Welcome to my review of the Neewer Dynamic Counterbalance Dampening Fluid Head. Sparky Studio. Yeah. This is a counterbalance tripod fluid head with a 75mm bowl. It's not going to fit on your standard Manfrotto B3 Advance. It's not going to fit on your standard iFootage tripod like I reviewed on the channel, because it has to have this bowl type in order to use it. Now the small rig free blaze tripod that I reviewed on this channel, this would fit into it. I have a different tripod coming. I actually have the Neewer LL55 because they don't sell the tripod without the fluid head. Now this fluid head now comes with the LL55. This is a $399 USD fluid head. Well, if you're looking for something cheaper, then get something cheaper. Now, if you get the small rig tripod, a professional would not be happy with that, like the K or K10 Pro, which is exactly the same fluid head as the small rig free blaze tripod has. It is nice for a person that is not doing truly professional work with a certain turning speed, which doesn't have set settings. This is professional. Some of you might be wondering, how much does this fluid head weigh? Put your guesses in comments below without looking it up. Now to weigh it and see what my scale says. $2,064 grams. That's with the arm on. I think that's slightly over 2 kilograms. That's heavy. The weight holding capacity of this tripod fluid head is listed as 17.6 pounds or 8 kilograms. When it comes to accessories, it includes a Manfrotto type plate. This Manfrotto plate includes a 1/4 inch and a 3/8 inch connection point, which is a standard thread-in type. It also has an Allen key included with this, and this Allen key is used to loosen and tighten these screws. And standard, of course, with any fluid head is the handle for adjusting, which is extendable. The handle, what are the materials like? Metal, hard rubber handle here, because that way it's not going to be so cold to touch when it's a little bit cool. The length of this arm is 35 centimeters, extendable to 54 centimeters. Connection and thread on. A 1/4 inch connection point, a standard accessory connection point for camera gear. Maybe I want to connect a Zoom F3 right here, or a battery bank, or something else that might be useful to my rig. And we can connect our arm either on this side or on this side. Let's go over the build quality of this. This is all metal. This knob is metal. These colored dials are metal. We do have a standard level. This is metal. This is metal. Even this ball, which is made for a 75mm diameter dampening type tripod, such as a small rig free blazer, if you take out the top, because this is not going to fit on a standard tripod. Make sure you get the correct compatible one. And when we remove this, we can see there is a thread on the bottom. Now, if you wanted to remove the handle and replace it with a nicer, fancier one, at least we have that option to do so. This is the only thing that is not metal, the Manfrotto plate holding connection point. And if I tighten this, we'll see that adjusted. I will loosen that. Now, when I press the trigger, and I'll tighten that again, we'll see that it goes back. Here we can see numbered adjustment points. When I have it here and I adjust, we're going to see it's not going to go a full 90 degrees straight, because this is auto adjusting, but it's going to be dependent on your dampening that you choose. If I choose 0, if I let go and push, it's going completely straight. Adjusting of the tension, that is this knob. We have 6 different steps. I'm not sure if we can see that on camera, if there's enough light or not, but right now it is nice and loose. Now I can do all 6 adjustments, and on number 6, this is very, very stiff. It feels like I have a strong spring that I'm trying to fight against. So we have 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 for adjusting points on this right here. And they are defined as we heard those clicks. When it comes to tilting, it tilts just about a full 90 degrees, as we see right here, all the way down to about 60 degrees. Not bad. Can we lock it? Well, let's find out. Yes, we can. On the bottom, we also have adjusting for the tension of the rotation. Let me move that knob. And right now, the rotation is fairly stiff, so I'm going to move it to 0. When I have it at 0, it's basically free floating, at least as much as it will ever be. Then I go to 1, and that is our first dampening. And then as I go higher, it's going to get stiffer and stiffer. And this is our most dampened turn. Are there any concerns with this fluid head compared to any other fluid head? Well, the fact that this has both standard and DJI connection point, you're going to all have the same problem because it seems to be a standard thing for the K or K10 Pro and the small rig free blazer for what I'm going to show you right now. Here we have our standard and DJI switch here. Keep it on standard when using Manfrotto. If you don't, just like everything else, your plate will slip off. Just like every other fluid head that has dual options. It seems that's an aspect of it. I didn't realize that when I reviewed the K or K10 Pro, but now I've come to realize it. Now it can't slip off. It's on standard. Now it's on DJI RS2/RS3. Oh, and something's grabbing. There goes your camera. Locked, tilted, and you have someone, hey, take off my camera. Maybe they even know how to use this, but they forget how to eject this. I don't like that design. I absolutely hate that design, and that's a standard design as far as I know. I need your comments and feedback, especially from the professional community. Connor, if you're around, please give your feedback if you use many different fluid heads to see if there's any difference between this and the professional equipment used, like those $2,000 tripods, and I don't know how high-end those fluid heads are, but I would like a reference point. So if you have professional equipment, give a reference point, including price range of that said reference points. This is Erica Sparky Studio. Thanks for watching, and watch for my review of the LL35 if you want to know how that tripod is. Sadly, I'm not getting the LL55 because I'm not going to buy a second one of these when that tripod by itself would have been so expensive, and they don't sell. Neewer does not sell that tripod without the camera fluid head. Until next time, don't forget to subscribe. And if you're subscribed already or subscribing right now, then you, yes, you are awesome. Thanks again for watching, and have yourselves a most wonderful day.